Anyone who knows anything about Armenia and Azerbaijan will know that they are very much enemies, and with a recent blockade, tensions have flared up again. But why? It mostly boils down to a region named Nagorno Karabakh, a region mostly filled with ethnic Armenians, surrounded by Azerbaijan. But as always, there's a little bit of context to understand. First, to say this is a religiously motivated conflict between the Christian Armenians and the Muslim Azerbaijanis is very much inaccurate. There has always been ethnic tension in the Caucasus. This specific conflict mostly started with the USSR. Armenia and Azerbaijan were both in the Soviet Union together, and during this time Nagorno Karabakh was given to Azerbaijan by the Soviet Union's government. This was likely to destabilize the region intentionally as a part of a divide and rule initiative. They wanted to keep the religious people of the Caucasus in check by causing ethnic conflicts, as many hardcore communists thought that religion was a threat to communism. This may have also been an attempt to please the Azerbaijani state by giving them this area, in hopes of convincing other Muslim states, most prominently Turkey, into becoming communist. Armenia and Nagorno-Karabakh were obviously upset about this, but the USSR's decision was final. As a result, there's a lot of tension between Nagorno-Karabakh and the rest of Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan would also, allegedly, implement policies that would, quote, Azerbaijanify the region, such as forcing their language and traditions. It was like this until the fall of the USSR. Nagorno-Karabakh and Armenia declared independence with the intent of unification, but Azerbaijan, under international law, owned Nagorno-Karabakh. This led to a war between Armenia and Azerbaijan, which Armenia subsequently, quote, won. I use won in quotes because officially it was a ceasefire, which didn't solve the problem, but just stopped the war caused by it. But this ceasefire still resulted in Armenian control of the region, but not ownership of the region itself. It was still officially a part of Azerbaijan, and was considered to be a part of Azerbaijan by the Armenian government, just a part that was Armenian-controlled. Armenia also gained control of other parts of Azerbaijan, where it would go on a campaign of, quote, Armenianizing them, allegedly, forcing Armenian traditions over Azerbaijani ones, forcing their language, etc. Sound familiar? It should. Both sides would use dirty tactics throughout this conflict. But what about the region itself now? What does it want? Well, it's mostly independence. While there are a sizable amount of people in the region who want to reunite with Armenia, Nagorno-Karabakh, for the most part, wants to be its own nation state, not controlled by either, because while it is ethnically Armenian, to the people of Nagorno-Karabakh, reunification with Armenia just seems like a less bad alternative to being a minority in Azerbaijan. However, we have to define what the region is, because Nagorno-Karabakh is not the only disputed territory between the two. The bordering territories are also disputed, and those territories were mostly Azerbaijani before the first war. During that first war, many of the Azerbaijani people were expelled by Armenia, though the region itself has always been overwhelmingly Armenian. The border regions, though, even though they're not part of Nagorno-Karabakh, are all still blanketed under the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict. Well, Azerbaijan wasn't just going to surrender the area to Armenian control. It spent a lot of time reforming its armies through its bonds with Turkey and Israel. Turkey was interested in becoming allies of Azerbaijan as they were both made up of Turkish peoples. It helped Azerbaijan reform its armies by doing many military activities together. Israel and Azerbaijan became allies as Israel needed Azerbaijani gas and oil, and Azerbaijan needed Israeli weapons, notably drones. Additionally, they shared a common disdain for Iran. Israel also wanted Muslim nation allies to try to legitimize their conflict with Palestine as something not religiously motivated. Essentially, the geopolitical equivalent of, I can't be racist, I have black friends. With Turkish support and Israeli weapons, a routine border skirmish between Armenia and Azerbaijan led to a blown-out war between the two, which Azerbaijan ultimately, quote, won. Again, in quotes, because this time it was a ceasefire managed by Russia. But as a result of the war, Azerbaijan regained control of the region, kind of. Many parts of the region are still run by many local ethnic Armenians. Afterward, the number of skirmishes between the two on the borders heavily increased, leaving the area in permanent unrest. The area's development is stagnating as a result, and both countries are losing. Armenia, for a while, promised to have Nagorno-Karabakh unite with it. However, this was during the Russian-brokered ceasefire, where Armenia still had some protection. However, with the Russian-Ukrainian war, there has been a power vacuum of a negotiator, one that the US unsuccessfully attempted to fill. In this vacuum, the two kept skirmishing even more, leading to many casualties. Recently, Armenia, in a very controversial move, eventually formally relinquished control of Nagorno Karabakh and recognized the region as a part of Azerbaijan. In exchange, Azerbaijan would guarantee them the same rights as Azerbaijani citizens, and allow the Armenian language to be an official language used there. Some see this move as the current Prime Minister of Armenia being an outright traitor, and some see it as trying to make amends and be done with this constant war. Even more recently, Azerbaijan, in a move that breaks the 2020 ceasefire, has started a blockade on the only road between Armenia and Nagorno Karabakh. Azerbaijan has also been claiming that Armenia has been using this road to send arms to rebel groups in the region. They stopped allowing the entrance of international aid, causing a famine in Nagorno Karabakh, but with a statement: if the region accepts Azerbaijani citizenship and joins Azerbaijan, they will provide all the food they need. If they don't want to join, they can leave. The blockade is only one way, and if they do neither, then they starve. Armenia is claiming that Azerbaijan is using starvation as a tool for genocide, but Azerbaijan is saying that it's giving the region and its people the choice to leave or accept Azerbaijani rule, as the region is officially a part of Azerbaijan, and the rebellions have gone on long enough. The situation is continuing to develop. Maybe peace will be achieved, or maybe another war is on the horizon. It is the outro right now, and I've said both the words Armenia and Azerbaijan so much that they don't sound like real words to me anymore. You should like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and turn on notifications and comment if you want. This one is a more controversial one, so let's see how it does. Goodbye.